To be a dragon. It's Dragon Day here in the drag pit. Let's undo this so I can breathe. So we like to start off with the eyes. So today I have, on this side, I have green. And it's called Green Hulk. And on this side, I have Raven. Green lipstick to match my green scales. My gold wings, a little bit of gold eyeshadow. Of course, the usual, as per usual, Shane facial hair. Dragon Day. Hi, Cage. Hi, Scarlett. How you doing? Good to see you guys. It's Dragon Day. Or as my sister says, drag on day. Ha 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 ha. Hi, Jody. I see you there. I'm being attacked by my tail and the poo in the background. Decided it wanted to attack me. Crazy. All right. Storytime with Shane Onyou. This is your first time joining us. We do this every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, live on Instagram, Facebook, and later posted to YouTube, so you can go back and watch it if you don't get a chance to stay for the whole show today. It will be posted hopefully by noon tomorrow. Sorry, I'm playing with the camera over there. Trying to find a good angle for you guys, because believe it or not, I have 3 feeds going on right now. Actually, Carla, if I could ask you to do me a favor, if you could check on the Shane Onyou page. Love the green, thank you. I got the green lipstick on too. Mwah. Green eyes and yellow to match my wings, and gold and black sparkly eyeshadow. Compliments of Anita. It's Anita's palette that I borrowed because it goes so well with the dragon. So thanks, Anita, for that palette. Yeah. As many of you know, I'm very limited in my makeup supplies. All I have is what I need to do Shane's face. So, that's not true. I have some lipsticks as well, but I don't have like eyeshadows and stuff. So Anita was kind enough to let me use one that she doesn't use, or at least hadn't used too often, and I have it, so maybe I'll have to donate it back. Are there any other kids out there that I need to say hi to? Let me know so that I can give them a shout out. I saw Scarlett and Cage. Yep. All right, let's get this show on the road. Carla, if you could let me know if there's anything live on the Shane Onyou page, that would be great. I'm just trying out this new service I was telling you guys about last night. See if I want to invest in it for these readings, so that I can broadcast on all of them from one screen instead of having, like right now I have 3 different screens to look at. So bear with me. I'll be trying to figure out which screen can see what at what time and trying to make sure y'all get to see it all. So yeah, any kids out there, put your names up on the screen. I'll give you a shout out. Yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, and Sundays, 3 p.m. Instagram, Facebook Live, and later posted to YouTube. Let's get at her. Let's start with our fact. Those of you who have joined in before know this. Those who haven't, we start every story time with a fact. Most of them right now, well, all of them have been, until the book is done, have been coming from the Little First Big Book of Where. It's a National Geographic book. Jill Esbaum is the author of this one. Lots of great stuff. A couple friends and I had decided last night which fact I was going to go with today. Now I have to find it again because I can't, for whatever reason, I didn't mark it off. And I don't have the best memory, So I'm going by what I think we talked about last night. I'm pretty sure it was, largest something. You know what would really help? If I, went to, oh, okay. This is what it was. Now I remember. Don't want none unless you got funds, hun. Where do the biggest snakes live? Interesting. Do you like snakes? Big snakes? Here are the places where they slither and slink. The green anaconda is the world's heaviest snake. It weighs as much as an adult pig and is as big around as a watermelon. The anaconda lives in the rainforests of South America. Here's the anaconda up here. For all you snake likers out there. Big, big, big. Danger noodle. What the heck is danger noodle? Did I already forget something? I don't know. So, anaconda. All right. Southeast Asia is home to the world's longest constrictor snake. The reticulated python. This snake is about 3 times longer than your average bed. Wow. Colorful patterns on this snake's skin make it hard to see on the ground. So the python and the anaconda are constrictor snakes. They kill prey by curling their bodies around the animal and squeezing it. Only when they have to eat. They don't do it for fun. They do it because they have to. So there they are. There's the 2 snakes. Try and get you on everybody's cameras here. All right, moving on. The king cobra. Ooh, one of the craziest, prettiest looking ones. Oh, danger noodle. Okay. Okay, so is that what Cade and Scarlett call them? So danger noodle. Danger noodles all over this page. All right. So the king cobra lives in parts of Asia. It is the world's longest venomous. Say that word. Venomous. Not an easy one to say. Snake. It can be 2 or 3 times longer than a grown man. Wow. So there's the king cobra. And it's the one that you see in all the cartoons when they play the music and it comes out of the basket. Yeah, that's that one. So the king cobra is a venomous snake. It bites prey with a venomous-filled fangs to kill it. So that's how it eats its prey. Again, only when it needs to, not for fun. So those were our facts for today. Wow, interesting. Learned some stuff about snakes. So maybe you can tell me if you like snakes or if you don't like snakes. And if you do like snakes, what's your favorite snake? And maybe you can find out where it comes from too, or where it's normally found. That's a lot of homework, but if you do, you can definitely come and post it to the comments later on. Cool. Right, let's get to her. Move into our books. Sitting on my tail. Did you guys see my tail? It's a pretty cool tail. Little tail dance for y'all. I know I'm crazy. Those who know me know that, though. All right, let's get to her. So, got a new book today. I have no idea what it's about. Found it in a collection of books that were around from when I was a little kid. I went in and I stole them from my mother's secret hiding place. And I have no idea what it's like, what it says, what it's inside it. I checked out a few of them. I had to get rid of a few of them because they were not, dare I say, this shows you how old I am. They were very, very culturally inappropriate. And one of them was like I think it was a Dr. Seuss book. Like, I was absolutely shocked. And I was just like, no, I'm not shocked about Dr. Seuss, but it was something similar to that or that. And I was like, nope, can't read that one. Like, that was just, wow, we've learned so much. So the book I'm going to read today, I have no idea where it came from, except for it's an old collection of mine. The Amazing World of Dinosaurs. So we're going to find out what this book is all about. It's going to be a new adventure for all of us. It is written by Judith Granger and illustrated by Pamela Baldwin Ford. Here we go. Long, long ago, the world was filled with swamps and jungles. Great shallow seas covered many parts of the earth. Huge ferns and palm-like trees bloomed in the hot and steamy air. In these ancient times, gigantic creatures called dinosaurs roamed the earth. There's a dinosaur. Well, there's a couple more over here, too. I just noticed. Dinosaurs were huge reptiles that ruled the earth for millions of years. The first dinosaurs were only 9 or 10 feet long. Later, dinosaurs were 30 or 40 or 50 feet long. Some were almost 100 feet long. Wow! What happened to the dinosaurs? Nobody knows for sure. They vanished from the face of the earth. Their strange disappearance is one of the great unsolved mysteries of science. Although we know a lot more now. So I see what looks to be a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And maybe a raptor. And then maybe some of you guys know, I believe this is that big log plant eater, vegetable eater, whatever you call them. I can't remember his name. Maybe one of you guys knows. All that we know about dinosaurs we have learned from the bones, the teeth, footprints, and even the eggs that they left behind. These kind of remains are called fossils. They are millions of years old. By fitting together the dinosaur fossils, much like the pieces of a puzzle, we have learned that how each dinosaur has looked. The study of fossils helps us to understand what life must have been like in the time of the dinosaurs. Somebody messaging me in the middle of story time. No, no, no. Studying dinosaurs is like following along the trail of an ancient mystery. We know a lot about what dinosaurs look like and where they lived. We know a great deal about how their eating habits from their teeth. We know much about their Sorry, my teeth got in the way there. We know much about their shapes and sizes because scientists have been able to put dinosaur bones together into nearly complete skeletons. But much remains to be discovered, still even to this day. And this book, dare I say how old this book is? Oh my goodness, never mind, I'm not going to say. Okay, no, I'm going to say. This book was copyrighted in 1982. I was 10 years old when this book came out. There's some facts for you. Oh, did I show you guys this picture? I don't know if I did. But here it is. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Many different kinds of dinosaurs roamed the earth. Some ate meat and some ate plants. The meat-eating dinosaurs lived on the land. They walked on their long hind legs and used their small front legs for catching and holding food. They had big heads and many sharp, strong teeth. Meat-eaters chased other animals through the low and steamy swamps and forests that grew on the earth 225 million years ago. They could move more quickly in pursuit of food. Meat-eaters were ferocious. I love that word. Ferocious hunters. Plant-eating dinosaurs spent most of their time in the water. They walked on all fours. Plant-eating dinosaurs plucked leaves out of the tall leafy palms and ate giant ferns that grew along their watery homes. They had long necks and long tails, small heads and small teeth. Plant-eating dinosaurs moved very slowly because of their tremendous weight. The huge plant eaters were protected by the water in which they often stayed, since most meat-eating dinosaurs probably could not swim. I didn't know that. I had no idea about that. Interesting. Some of the dinosaurs lived their whole lives in the sea. In prehistoric times, the ocean was very... I wish I knew which one was making that noise. Some of the dinosaurs lived their whole lives in the sea. In prehistoric times, the ocean was very different. It was much shallower and warmer. And it probably covered more of the earth. Oh my. Ichthyosaurs were among the first sea-going reptiles. Unlike other reptiles, they gave birth in the sea. Their babies were most likely born alive, not hatched from eggs. Who is doing that sound? That is so annoying. Leave me alone, people. Sorry. That was really driving me crazy. I don't know about you guys, but when it takes my attention away from things, it's frustrating. Where was I? Wow, these are some tough names. Plesiosaurus was a sea dweller that looked like both a long serpent and a giant turtle. Interesting. Plesiosaurus, Elasmosaurus Elasmosaurus had one of the longest necks of any animal that ever lived. Plesiosaurus paddled through the water at about the speed of a turtle on legs that were like flippers. Look at that. See him over here? Oh, here he is. He's got the flippers. Kind of looks like similar to a dolphin. Just a little exaggerated. Some of the dinosaurs looked very much like animals of today, only larger. The Triceratops was a three-horned dinosaur that looked like a rhinoceros. Its head was protected by a large bony plate. An Ankylosaurus was an armored dinosaur. It looked like a giant armadillo. And its tail was shaped like a club, and a row of large sharp spines covered both sides. I think this is squishing my brain. So there's the Triceratops. And then over here, look at those scales all the way down the tail onto the club. Crazy. Oh, hi, Tegan. Hi, Mia. I just saw that. I'll go back and check after I'm done the story, but I see you guys there. All right. Another odd-looking dinosaur was the Stegosaurus. Along its spine was a double row of triangle-shaped plates that stood upright. Its neck, back, and tail were covered with these plates. On the end of the tail were 4 spikes used for fighting enemies. The dinosaurs were among the largest animals ever to roam the earth. The largest and heaviest dinosaur was probably the Brachiosaurus. Its tail alone weighed 15 tons! Holy Moses! Brachiosaurus ate over a ton of food a day. With its long neck, it could reach up. So that's what that one at a Brachiosaurus. Now I know the name from the one at the beginning. Yay, it's all coming together now. Go love it. All right. With its long neck, it could reach up and eat leaves even in the tallest trees. Brachiosaurus was 17 feet long and weighed 75 tons. Woo! Now, this is the one I never get right. And maybe this was the one at the beginning. Oh, I don't know anymore. I don't know enough about dinosaurs. Plant eater, Diplodocus. Diplodocus sounds good to me. Was also one of the largest animals. It was 90 feet long, 10 times the size of an elephant. The Brontosaurus weighed 30 to 40 tons. It probably shook the earth when it walked. Can you imagine that? It's walking and it's just... yeah, shaking the earth. Crazy. In fact, the name Brontosaurus means thunder lizard. Oh, I like that. Thunder lizard. Most of the time, Brontosaurus moves slowly through the shallow swamp waters looking for food. Look at that. Look at that long neck. Interesting. Very cool. Some plant-eating dinosaurs, including the Brontosaurus, the Diplodocus, and the Stegosaurus, had an extra nerve center in their spine near their hips. This nerve center controlled the movement of their powerful tails and their hind legs. They're so big they had to have a whole thing just to work that part of their body. Can you imagine? It was 20 times bigger than the walnut-sized brains in their tiny heads. Wow! So they had walnut-sized brains in that big body. The large meat-eating dinosaurs also had very small brains, but their strength and their size and their fierceness made them more than a match for other animals. Gigantic Tyrannosaurus or tyrant lizard. Ooh, loving all these meanings. Tyrant lizard. Makes sense. Loomed 20 feet high and was almost 50 feet long. Its head was 4 feet long and its sharp teeth were 6 inches long. Whoa, 6 inches. Wow. The Allosaurus is another fierce-looking meat-eater with large, sharp teeth and claws. Allosaurus weigh over 8 tons, and its heavy tail help it to stand upright. There it is over there. So there's Tyrannosaurus. Wait. Yep, there's the Tyrannosaurus. Big guy. And then over here is the Allosaurus. Yeah, you know what I said. Interesting. Whoa! Mosasaurus were the monsters of the sea. They had slender bodies nearly 30 feet long, pointed snouts, and jaws full of teeth. The smallest dinosaur was meat-eating. It's called okay, here we go. Compsognathus. Compsognathus. Only 2 to 3 feet long. There he is right there. So here is that one. And then over here is the little guy. Well, I guess he's not that little, but he's little compared to the other guys. What happened to these giant creatures that ruled the earth for nearly 200 million years? Why did they disappear? Why did they become extinct? There are many theories or ideas about what may have happened to them. One theory is that a dreadful disease swept through the world of dinosaurs. Another is that smaller animals ate the unprotected dinosaur eggs. I wonder if these theories still exist. Still, another theory is that the climate of the Earth changed from being very warm and comfortable for the giant reptiles. The climate grew cold and dry. The swamps dried up and the seas grew smaller. The dinosaurs could not survive these changes. Figured it out. It's my computer making that noise. Another theory is that new kinds of plants began to grow on the earth, replacing the old ones. If the plant-eating dinosaurs could not adapt or change their eating habits, they would die out. Without the plant-eating dinosaurs as food, the meat-eating dinosaurs would not survive either. See the chain? No one knows for sure why dinosaurs on the earth. Scientists have been wondering for years. All we have left of the dinosaurs are the fossils they left behind. Someday, by studying these fossils and by making new discoveries, we may learn why the dinosaurs disappeared. For sure. I'll stick my teeth over the page. Roar! Oh, last page. Meanwhile, we continue to learn more and more about the strange and fascinating group of creatures that once ruled the earth. Even to this day, we still learn new stuff about them as we find new fossils in new lands. Oh, my head is getting squished. Getting squished. So the amazing world of dinosaurs. Old and outdated, but still fun. I learned some stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I did. Next, we move on to a new addition to my collection. It just came out of quarantine. My sister bought me this book, and she continues to send me books in the mail, and I tell you what a blessing it is to go to the mailbox and get books or gifts or, you all know what it's like to receive things. So the new book is new to me, so we're going to go through it together, and we will, I'm going to take off my teeth so I can see. I know, a little hardcore looking, but that's okay. Hopefully that's not too scary for y'all. But we're going to move on to our next book, and it's a best-selling phenomenon that has inspired readers around the world, and it is called The Invisible String by Patrice, Karst, and illustrated by Joanne Lew. I don't know how to say the last name. Lew-Vriethoff. Butchered it, I'm sure. But there it is, The Invisible String. Let you guys see it. You guys, and then you guys. Let's get to her. Invisible String. To the children of the world and the magic of their strings. Who doesn't love a good string? Lisa and Jeremy, the twins, were asleep one calm and quiet night. Look at that. Lisa and Jeremy sleeping. Suddenly it began to rain very hard. Thunder rumbled it until it got so loud it woke them up. "Mommy, Mommy!" they cried as they ran to her. What was Mommy doing? Oh, Mommy's still up watching TV or something. Reading, maybe. Probably reading. "Don't worry, you two. It's just a storm making that noise. Go back to bed." "We want to stay close to you," said Jeremy. "We are scared," Mum said. "You know you are always together no matter what." "But how can we be together when we're out here and we're in bed?" "But how can we be together when you're out here and we're in bed?" said Lisa. Mom held something right in front of them and said, "This is how." Rubbing their sleepy eyes, the twins came closer to see what Mum was holding. "When I was about your age, my mummy first told me about the invisible string." Everybody get your invisible string? Got your invisible string? Okay. I'm just going to set mine here because I can't hold the book and hold my invisible string at the same time. So, here we go. "I don't see a string," says Jeremy. "You don't need to see the invisible string. People who love each other are always connected by a very special string made of love." "But if you can't see it, how do you know it's there?" asked Lisa. "Even though you can't see it with your eyes, you can feel it with your heart and know that you are always connected to everyone you love." The power of the invisible string. When you're at school and you miss me, your love travels all the way along the string until I feel it tug on my heart. And when you tug it right back, we feel it in our hearts, said Jeremy. Yes, exactly. Does Jasper the cat have an invisible string? Lisa asked. She sure does, said Mum. And best friends like me and Lucy? Asked Lisa. Best friends too. How far can the string reach? Anywhere and everywhere, Mum said. I agree. Would it reach me even if I were a submarine captain deep in the ocean? Said Jeremy. Yes, Mum said. Even there. Look at that. Look at that submarine. Do, do, do. Loving it. Too fun. Or a mountain climber? Even there. A dancer in France? Even there. Look at that. Mountain climbing. And then a dancer in France. Woo! The Eiffel Tower. Look how pretty. A jungle explorer? Even there. Look at that. Look at all the jungle animals. Do you have a favorite jungle animal? Mine is the tiger, especially white tigers. How about an astronaut out in space? Yes, even there. Ooh, pretty. Then Jeremy quietly asked, Can my string reach all the way to Uncle Brian in heaven? Yes, even there. Does the string go away when you're mad at us? Never, said Mum. Love is stronger than anger, and as long as love is in your heart, the string will always be there. Ooh, I'm liking this book. Even when you get older and you can't agree about things, like what movie to go see, or what game to play in the back seat, or what time to go to bed. Oh, that's right. You two should be in bed. Oh, it must be bedtime. And with that, They all laughed as Mom chased the twins back to their bed. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's where they were originally. Shane, come on, get with the program. Within a few minutes they were asleep, even though the storm was still making the same loud noises outside. It's amazing what a little bit of love and magic invisible string can do. Don't you agree? As they slept, they started dreaming of all the invisible strings they have, and all the strings their friends have, and their friends have, until everyone in the world was connected by invisible strings. And from deep inside, they now could clearly see what could they clearly see? No one is ever alone. Look at that. Northern Lights up there. Where I grew up, the Northern Lights, they looked like this. They had the purples and the greens, and we used to say that if you whistle, they dance, and they get bigger and brighter, and they might come down and touch the earth. That was one of the things that we used to say where I grew up. Right, Tracy? If you're still there, I see that you popped in. I don't know if you're still there, but I don't think you are. The end. That's the end. The beautiful end. So, I don't know. Why don't you think about where does your string go? And who does it touch? I can think of a lot of things. I have so many friends and family all over the place. My string goes far and wide, clear across this country, even overseas. I have great friends overseas as well, down in the States too. What a blessing it is to have friends from all over. Well, we ran a little long, and we normally do a test today, but we haven't had very many followers, so I'm going to put it out there, and hopefully more of you will try and... So after I'm done this last book, these are the supplies I want you to gather for tomorrow, and before we start the reading tomorrow, you will need these supplies, and it's called the blubber test. So after this story, pay attention, and I will tell you what you need for before we start story time tomorrow and before we start our facts, and it's called the blubber test. Cool. All right. Cute. Thanks, Anita. I don't know if you're talking about me or the book or whatever, but yeah. Regardless. Haha. Okay, let's see if there's any kids out there I need to give a shout out to. Any kids? Any kids? Any kids? I don't see any names up there. Nobody loves me anymore. Nobody loves me. Tegan and Mia, hello, hello. Danger Noodle, Love Green, Perfect. Anita, Jen, hi Jen. Alright, on to the last book, one of my all-time favorites. One that I hope to someday have added to my collection. Because I could change it. And I'll tell you why. My book, this is provided to me by the Okotoks Public Library, my good friend, librarian Lara. And it is called Jack, Not Jackie. Or in my case, Shane, Not Shannon. I look kind of creepy today. Sorry if I'm scaring you guys. Let's get to her. Jack, Not Jackie by Erica Silverman and Holly Hatam. My sister Jackie has the best giggle. When she stares at me with her big round eyes, my heart feels bubbly. Oh, baby Jackie, I whisper. When you get bigger, we'll play in my tent. We'll twirl like forest fairies, and we'll be explorers together. Jackie sleeps, Jackie eats, Jackie burps and hiccups. Sometimes Mama lets me hold her. My sister giggles just for me. Jackie crawls everywhere. I say, let's be kitty cats. Meow, meow, meow. Make your best kitty cat sound, guys. I think I might have heard you guys. Maybe? Oh. Woof, 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 says Jackie. I love that giggle. Every day we played peekaboo. Boo! 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 Says Jackie. One day she says, Susu. Mama, Daddy, I shout. Jackie said my name. My name is really Susan, but now I like Susu too. As soon as Jackie can walk, she runs. Don't fall, Jackie. Good thing she loves her dinosaur Band-Aids. Oh my goodness, we were just talking about dinosaurs. Who knew it was all going to tie in? Wow. My sister Jackie also loves mud. Mud puddles, mud pies, mud, mud, mud. Ick. I like mud. Jackie, let's be forest fairies, I say, putting ribbons in her hair. Ew! She pulls them out. Never mind, we can be explorers then. Jackie puts on her cape. She wears that silly cape everywhere. Explorers don't wear capes, I tell her. So what? I can fly. I can buzz. I am Superbug. She jumps off the bed and whooshes away. Superbug, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. For Jackie's birthday, Mama buys her a dress, but Jackie throws it on the floor and cries. I did that. Daddy says, rubbing his chin. Y'all rub your chins? Someone does not like her new dress. That's okay. She can wear whatever feels right, says Mama. Jackie puts on Daddy's hat and his vest. She rubs her chin and says, Just like Daddy, I say, only smaller. Jackie giggles. When we go shopping for clothes, Jackie runs to the boys' section. No, not there, Jackie, I shout. Over here. But Jackie picks out shorts and a shirt and a baseball cap and a tie. No ties, I say, snatching it away from her. Jackie grabs it back. Mine. But ties are for boys. We wear what feels right, says Mama. Remember? But it's wrong, I say. Not wrong, Susu, says Mama. Just different. Jackie wears a new baseball cap to the park. While I swing on the monkey bars, Jackie plays with the boy in the sandbox. Together they push little cars over bumpy roads. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Time to go, calls Daddy. Bye, Roy, says Jackie, waving to her friend. Bye, Jack, calls the boy. Jack? I ask. But your name is... No. Jackie yells, then covers her ears and sticks her tongue out at me. See? We all walk slowly. Daddy, Jackie, Mama, and me. Nobody says anything all the way home. On haircut day, I go first. Not too much, Mama. I like it swingy. But Jackie says, more, more, more. So Mama cuts and cuts. Stop, Mama, stop! I shout. Now Jackie looks like a boy. Jackie says, I am a boy. Mum is quiet. Finally she says, well, Jackie's been trying to tell us this for a long time. Jackie turns and walks over to me with big round eyes. Please, call me Jack. But Jackie, you're my sister. No, Susu, I'm your brother. I don't want a brother, I shout. I want my sister back. And we both start to cry. I hide in my tent. I'm hiccuping and my tummy hurts. But then I remember when Jackie was tiny and a hiccuping baby, and Mama let me hold her. I pick up some crayons and 2 pieces of paper. I draw a picture of Jackie, and when I'm done, I draw a picture of Jack. Drawing and writing in a journal are good ways to relieve stress and to get out of your own mind, that's for sure. Same big, round eyes. My sister, my brother. It's okay either way. And little by little, my heart starts to feel bubbly again. See, here's the picture she drew. So here's one of Jackie, and then here's one of Jack. And then look how happy as her heart grows. Sometimes it just takes a little understanding. I open my tent flap and peek out. I see big round eyes staring back at me. Jack, I whisper, let's be superbugs together. You can wear your cape and your tie. You can peek out and look at those big round eyes sitting there looking. And then over here, look at this. Yay! Tree Fairy and Superbug. Too fun. Hey? Page, I can't get the page to change. My brother Jack has the best giggle. I like his Superbug look. The end. Jack, not Jackie. Great book. Well, I want to thank you all for tuning in. I now need to go get out of this and into New Drag for my adult show tonight through Twisted Element. Those of you who don't know, I am doing a live show tonight, live on Facebook or Zoom. Go to the Twisted Element page on Facebook for more information. Starts at 9. Great packed show. I'd love to see a lot of you out there. As well, we'll be right back here tomorrow for another reading. Storytime at 3 p.m. And yeah, I got a busy weekend ahead of me, and it's great. It's really good to be busy. Yeah, got a lot of work to do before my show tonight, so I'll get to that. Now, parents and kids and everybody else out there, this is what you need for tomorrow if you're going to partake in the blubber test. You need a large bowl. Large, popcorn bowl. That size. That'll do. Whoop. I just passed it. You need ice. You're going to need cold water. And you're going to need solid vegetable shortening or something with like lard or fat in it. Enough to cover a finger for whoever is going to do the blubber test. So that's what we need for tomorrow. Get it together. We will do it Right after we do the fun fact,